I do want to get a haircut, though.
I'm getting one.
He
on
is
Saturday.
Bruno. This is breaking news, folks. John Leguizamo is Bruno from Encanto.
Yeah, I thought that was really brave when he had the fake gay sex in that huge arena in front of all of those like Southern homophobes.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about Bruno 2005, right?
Oh.
You don't talk about Bruno because it didn't age well?
I don't think we talk about Bruno because I don't think it had much cultural weight at the time or sense.
Harrison Ford's in. He tries to kiss Harrison Ford.
He tries to kiss Harrison Ford and Bruno?
From my memory, he tries to kiss Harrison Ford and Bruno. Harrison Ford's like, no.
Bruno, no.
That was a really interesting look for Harrison Ford when he was like 60 and his hair was starting to thin. Yeah. And then he's like got like all this a voluptuous, a thick head of hair back when he turned like 70 because he got a hair transplant probably.
Oh, you think he had a hair transplant?
I think he did a Steve Carell where like you see him early seasons of The Office and his hair is like really thin, and like season 3 he's like a full head of hair and he's just kept that since then. But like you don't even notice because he's like such a good hair transplant. Like him and Andrew Garfield, Joel McHale, fantastic hair transplant, but he's been very open about that. He's been like, I've had like 4.
Really?
Because he was like, yeah, like I'd never be a leading man because I would be, because I'd be like huge and bald.
Not a good combination. There's a lot of images.
You got to be small and
Ford
bald. Like you can be like a Bruce Willis, or maybe he's huge and bald. But I feel like he's probably small, right? He's probably like 5'10".
He's a tiny guy.
Bruce
but
Willis.
He's got the right head for it. I feel like Harrison Ford has a big melon.
Yeah, he kind of has like an Easter Island heads.
He does, like a big, thick head, rectangular features.
Well, speaking of Bruce Willis, as talked about before, I'm working on season 3 of Tires right now, and I want to start a trend for the show. I want to bring hashtag back #1, and our hashtag will be hashtag like Gillis or Willis. And now that Bruce obviously is suffering his medical dementia.
Sure.
And I'm not laughing at the fact he's dementia. I just didn't know how to phrase that he has dementia.
There's some word for it. I forget what exactly he has, but yeah.
Cuckoo for Cocoa. No, I'm sorry. he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. No, he's very loving Republican.
Crying about.
But back to my hashtag. I want to get either Shane Gillis or, in lieu of Bruce Willis, Rumor Willis on the podcast. His daughter.
Okay, so
Gillis or Willis?
Send in your tweets now and leave the hashtag. Is it hashtag Gillis or Willis, or is it hashtag Gillis, hashtag Willis?
Hashtag Gillis or Willis for shelf warmers, because I will take either or. I actually could just walk up to Shane Gillis directly and ask him.
Hashtag Gillis
I think I would get
Willis. Fired. Number 4 shelf warmers, or just spelled out 4?
Oh, let's do number 4 just for the change up.
Sure. So
like there's a lot of variability, different a character type, like we're doing like a password.
Okay, yeah.
You can throw an exclamation point at the end too.
Yeah, we want
hashtag.
We want this to be a collaboration with you guys listening. So start the hashtag Gillis or Willis for shelf
warmers. Exclamation point.
And I guess at a certain point, if Gillis gets enough attention, you might have to approach Gillis IRL.
IRL, yeah. And I will also throw in a third option. If all else fails, I will get a cameo. Okay, wait. Here's the goal. We have to get one of them on by the 1-year anniversary of the podcast.
Okay, sure.
And if all else fails, I will get a cameo. I will get a cameo Phyllis from The Office.
How much is that going to set us back?
We will actually be fully in the negatives on this podcast. How much that's going to set us back. She's sad. She's sad inside out. I mean,
sadness, not sad. Use her full name.
She's sadness and inside out.
Okay, sad. Okay, we'll do a second hashtag.
She's no Stanley.
Sad or sadness for shelf warmers. And just to recap, Gillis or Willis for shelf warmers.
And then you can do like an alternative tweet. Hashtag a Phyllis for shelf warmers.
Wait, Phyllis?
Yeah,
Gillis or Willis or
for shelf
Phyllis?
warmers! Exclamation point. Or you can do a Phyllis or a Regis for shelf warmers, and I will get a cameo from Regis.
Wait, Regis?
I'll get a cameo from Regis. Philbin. What's his name? Regis Philbin.
He's dead. No.
I will get a cameo from impersonator of him.
Oh, okay. That'll be cheaper than the Phyllis one. Although, who knows? Maybe the Regis Feldman. Feldman?
Why
are we both?
Corey Feldman? Wait, okay. Maybe I do Phyllis or Feldman. Phyllis or Feldman?
Regis Feldman. Philbin. What the fuck is... This is sad for Regis. Honestly, like, here we are in 2026, and we can't even fucking say the guy's name.
He's like, only Kelly Ripa remembers me.
Regis Philbin. But that doesn't sound right.
It'd be great if he was haunting only Kelly Ripa.
That'd be sad.
He's like her Bob Marley. Or not her Bob Marley, her Jacob Marley. Regis is doing a Rasta voice, roaming around her in Mark's house.
Bob Marley.
He's just roaming around the studio in chains, smoking a doob.
See, now we're cooking with oil here.
Yeah. Welcome to Shelf Warmers.
Welcome to Shelf Warmers. Space, the final frontier. These are the new podcasts from Shelf Warmers. Its mission: to explore space-themed movies on the shelf, to seek out both forgotten gems and box office flops. To boldly watch movies no man has seen before. Welcome back to Space Warmers. I'm Sam.
Sorry, I just to put my space helmet on. I can breathe now. I'm Andrew.
And I'm floating around the Zoom screen right now.
Oh, I'm going to toss you a peanut.
Huh?
Oh. It hit your helmet though. You need to put it inside the helmet.
Damn. What's the movie where the guy like pukes with the space helmet on?
Jackass.
Is it Jackass?
I'm thinking of no. I'm thinking of the sweatsuit bit where Steve-O drinks Preston Lacey's spit, or not his spit, his sweat, and throws that up, but it's in like a funnel and he's running things. Yeah.
Oh.
Should we do that for the podcast?
Should we start doing Jackass style bits for our audio format? Just puking.
We could just
sounds.
lie.
Yeah. Are there any?
Believe us?
Does any Jackass film fit into the shelf warmer era, or is it just Bad Grandpa?
It would,
which I think
Grad Bampa. Oh, Sam, that's a
Grad
great...
Bampa. What the? Dude, you need to learn to speak, and then you could do a podcast.
I literally have a freaking speech impediment, and you're gonna air me out like that, dude. You're a bad guy.
You can have an impediment, that's fine, but you're switching around letters and names and calling Jacob Marley Bob Marley.
So that's also because it's 11 o'clock and I drank a Celsius at like 9 o'clock.
But if you think about it, it's really like only 10 with the springing forward.
Oh, happy daylight savings, everyone. We give you a gift.
Happy daylight savings.
We give you a gift from the Three Kings. And that is a new episode of Shelf Warmers.
Welcome.
Frankincense, myrrh, new Shelf Warmers.
You know, you get it, guys. You guys get it. But
What
yeah,
kind of podcast is this? Oh, perfect timing.
dude, we're always in sync.
We finish each other's
podcast intros.
Yeah, there you go. Because
It's
we're
the
co-hosts.
podcast. It's the podcast where we watch and discuss movies from roughly 2012 to 2020, also known as the pump and dump period of Hollywood. Not exactly a golden age, but definitely a time of high fertility for Tinseltown.
So fertile, in fact, that we did not see many movies produced. So if they're good, bad, or just meh, we're going to cover them all. If it's been sitting on the shelf, well, Sam, it's time to take it down. And Sam, what are we taking down this week?
Today, we are taking down Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets.
Wow. Even
Doesn't
number,
that-
which is pretty good.
Yeah, doesn't that sound like a crazy-ass movie?
Was that like a zoning thing, you think? Did they like have to stop at 1,000?
Yeah. Can't go over 1,000 planets.
They're like, it's too good. I mean, come on, guys. It's such a good number for us to stop at.
Were there actually 1,000 planets referenced in this movie?
I think we saw about like 4. Maybe.
I was going to say, like, unless the one planet, Alpha? Is Alpha
Yeah.
a planet, or is that just the city? It's a big city, the size of a planet? Is that part of the 1,000?
That is the planet, I thought.
But it's made up of a bunch of different cultures from other planets.
Yeah. I'm going to get shit again because I've retained nothing from this movie. And your dad's going to send you a fucking text. Be like, did Andrew really actually watch the movie? Yeah, man, I watched the movie. Yeah, sorry. Dave, I watched the movie.
Wow.
I watched
don't
the
know.
movie.
My dad was giving Andrew shit for the 999 episode because my dad watched 999 with me and was like, did Andrew even watch it? And he texted this to me and he ended it with the laughing emoji. He was laughing at you, bro.
You didn't include that part.
Oh, I know. I
All,
tried.
all I'm saying is I've not been at Sam's house for a bit. I've been really busy. It's been a few months. It's been probably since January, maybe.
No, really?
Yeah, it's been a couple months, and usually I'm there a lot. But all I know is in my absence, he's shit talking me.
Yep.
He's calling me Philly trash. Like
Yeah.
like
South Jersey trash.
all I know is the rewatchables suck.
Wow.
Watching a miniseries sucks.
I agree with you there.
And can't think of any other specifics to attack you for, but watching Netflix miniseries sucks and the rewatchables sucks. So,
Well, the good news is that my dad did not watch Valerian with me, and he probably will never hear this.
you should just play it for him, and then we'll have him on the podcast to hash it out.
Direct address. But I'll tell you what, Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets is definitely a shelf warmer.
Oh, 100%. I remember this trailer vividly.
Because the world is whatever. I read that was the first time that the Beatles had allowed one of their songs to be licensed in a trailer.
Whoa! And the
And-
second one was Yesterday.
I guess Luc Besson got the A-OK from Sir Paul himself. So
I could
guess,
see Paul being a big fan of The Fifth Element.
You know,
Oh,
I really
yeah.
liked Leon the Professional.
I think I was a little stoned. I think I watched Fifth Element. Thought it was I thought it was I thought you'd take away 0.8, and I thought I would be in the 420 element.
I thought it was the Fifth Element. Of course, there are only 4 of us in the band. The fifth Beatle, of course, was George Martin. Was that a good
I feel
Paul?
like your Paul started off really strong and got worse as it went on. Like I was like that's a really good Paul, and then it kind of faded because it kind of became the Liverpoolian, but like you had the Paul beats down.
Okay, well, I'll cut the end so I can only have the good Paul moments.
Yeah. Note in the edit, keep in me saying that it was a really good Paul. until the end, and then put like a sound over you over the bad parts.
Because I can't let everyone hear my bad Paul impression.
And he's friends with one of the stars of this movie, Rihanna.
Oh yeah, I think I had enough. Might get a little drunk. Is my Rihanna better than my Paul?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I mentioned briefly, this is written and directed by French auteur Luc Besson.
I think it's my first Luc Besson movie. Probably my last too.
Really?
I don't have any desire to see his other movies.
Is
he like a pedo too?
That's what they
allegedly
say. That's what they say. I as you know, I love a good slate. And I was very ambitious this month, not only having to watch 4 Space Warmers, but I had big plans of watching peripheral films related to the Space Warmers. Not even the shit that's included on my actual slates in the episodes. But the one movie I really wanted to see with Valerian was The Fifth Element, which I fucking didn't see. So, but this definitely feels like a spiritual sequel to Besson's earlier work. It's exactly 20 years later after Fifth Element. And Fifth Element is like a super popular movie that I feel like our generation has zero kind of reverence for.
He used to play on cable. I feel like it was on Cartoon Network.
What?
Does that make sense?
That doesn't make sense.
I remember like seeing it on cable a lot as a kid, and I'm like, what else would I be watching it on?
But I feel like we were so preoccupied with Star Wars and all this other shit that we never really got around to The Fifth Element. Like I remember
it's kind of hard sci-fi, right?
Kind of what?
It's kind of like hard sci-fi.
I mean, I don't think it's any more sci-fi than like Star Trek or Blade Runner. I'm reading it now. It's about a taxi driver. I guess Willis plays a futuristic taxi driver in 2257. This movie fucking looks awesome.
How wrong were they? He'll be a taxi driver? Come on.
Yeah, it's 1997. Taxis are gone by 2017. There's no taxis. It's Uber now.
I'm going to do something. I would just want you to comment if you think it's good, okay? Or great.
Okay, sure. Right.
Scene 1, Apple, take 1. Was that a good slate or?
Zoom muted your clap.
Oh.
But I'm sure it's there. But it looked like you clapped with no sounds, and I'll give that a great if that's what you're
Great?
asking.
Okay, great. Okay, cool.
Great. Was that it?
Yeah, I just really wanted to go back to you saying that you love a good slate.
I love a good slate. Great slate, Andrew. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you. Who's in this movie, Sam?
So we got... I looked at his name and I started laughing.
Dane DeHaan?
We've got Dane DeHaan, maybe our generation's Al Pacino. The finest actor of his generation.
Lorelei, she's got a great ass.
We've got Cara Delevingne, who I feel like is super famous, not in a ton of movies. Mostly famous for her modeling work, and I guess
like famous for being famous at some point.
And Dane DeHaan plays the character Valerian. Through all my years of knowing about this movie, to me, Valerian sounded like one of the planets.
Yeah, he's the man.
He is a man.
Kind of interesting.
And Cara Delevingne plays Laureline. And the movie is based on the French science fiction comic Valerian and Laureline. So that's where those names come from.
She got demoted.
Yeah.
Almost like a Robin.
Ethan Hawke is in the film briefly as his Rihanna.
Having fun.
He is having fun. Clive Owen's in there. The great jazz musician Herbie Hancock is in here.
That's the one that threw me off the most.
As like an iPad, just literally just a talking screen.
Herbie Hancock.
And
One
Rucker
scene
Hauer's in it
performance
for
from John Goodman.
2 seconds. Is he in this?
He's the alien mob boss.
Oh, that the voice sounded familiar.
Yeah, they kind of put like a deepening on his voice, but Jill was like, "Is that Sully?" And I was like, "That is Sully."
Whoa, Jill pulled it?
Yeah. I just lied. No, I actually pulled it. I don't know why I gave her credit.
Hey, listen, that's okay. You want to make Jill look good in the pod, like she's out here cinephiling left and right.
You know what I did is I knew that it was him, but I said, I think that's Sully. And then I had her kind of identify it because I could tell she was bored already. So I was like, I gotta get games to keep her interested.
So you chose to watch this movie with your longtime girlfriend.
Well, we're recording on a Tuesday, and usually I watch it over Monday and Tuesday, the movie. Yeah. So I knew I had to get it done early because I had something to do a Monday night. So I was like, I gotta watch it on this Sunday.
Sometimes we trap our girlfriends into watching shelf warmers.
Yeah, I think the last one Jill watched with me was Black Christmas, but that was kind of like fun to laugh at. So she kind of enjoyed that.
So there was no fun with this one?
No, she was really bored. Actually, what we did was we turned it off with 30 minutes left, and then I watched it at work the next day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it is long. I will be honest. Like when I sat down this morning with my coffee and I saw it was 2:15, I was like, this is going to kill like half my day. Because I'm pausing to pee. I'm pausing to get more coffee. It's just, I'm making food. It's a very easy movie to be like, actually, I need a break. I need a fucking minute because there are 1,600 things happening on the screen every single moment. But I will be honest, like the first 40 minutes, I was kind of really into it.
No, it's not. It's like, it's very much a retread, the first 40 minutes of like things we've seen before. But that's like kind of fine with me. You know what I mean?
And in the beginning, before I got tired of it, like I was into the sort of overstimulating space and how...
I don't hate the opening.
How strange everything looks, like just from a design standpoint, where it's like there's school buses and there's other Earth type things in this distant future. But I guess
and it kind of opens up on like a montage in the credits of this space station as it evolves through time and starts off in like the 90s and goes to 2020 and then goes to like 22nd century and expands. And it's like the Space Oddity, and I was like, this would be a better sequence if it wasn't the most
obvious needle drop of all time.
Yeah, and that was kind of my first sign of like,
This is like just some ground control. It is a great song, but you want something a little more surprising in your space movie than fucking Space Oddity.
Oh, absolutely. And real quick before we kind of get more into the cast, this movie opened up on July 21st, 2017 in the United States. Opened up against Dunkirk and Girls Trip, two massive hits against this old thing.
Bomber.
Against this old girl.
Which honestly, it's considered a box office bomb. It made several $100 million, but when Luc Besson independently finances this movie with a production budget of $180 million, he's gonna lose some money on the back of this project.
He's gonna lose. He's going to lose some franc.
I used to think I could do a good French accent, but now I question it.
Mad. I don't know.
Mad.
I can do a Beetlejuice. I don't know.
I think there was a period in school where we were watching a decent amount of French cinema. And when I'm hearing when I'm hearing the voices, it's easier for me to chime into it, but I've been slacking, I guess.
Do you want to hear my impression of Beetlejuice as he meets Valerian?
Sure.
Hey, Valerian, I got 2 plants. They're my nuts.
Thank you, Beetlejuice. Thank you.
I'm gone.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
I'm back.
How do you get Beetlejuice to go away?
You say his name again.
Oh, it is like a light switch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It went all dark. It went all dark. I was in stasis. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll bring that back again.
But yeah, this is our second Space Warmer episode. And I feel like this is definitive. Like when I think of 2010's Space Warmer, it's the likes of Valerian.
Oh, this was the first movie that I thought of for the just for this undertaking.
You look at the poster, you've got the era specific people such as Dane DeHaan and Cara Delevingne. It's actually kind of like the discount passengers where you have
It was the dud of the 2010s.
Yeah, like you have Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. Like those are certified movie stars. And then you have Dane DeHaan and Cara Delevingne, who we were told, like, oh my God, this is the new hot talent about town. And I think Cara Delevingne, I feel like in this movie, she's actually okay. She's not the best. She doesn't pop off screen. But Dane DeHaan, to me, is incredibly miscast.
Oh, yeah. She's not particularly good, but a large part of that is that she has she's like nothing to play off.
Yeah. And the script is not terribly strong.
I think he's probably the better actor out of the two of them. Like, he has performances I like.
Oh, I love
She doesn't
Dane DeHaan.
have anything. She doesn't have a performance to me that like sticks out. Like even like in Only Murders in the Building, which is like a layup for her. She's like not particularly like good in that.
She's in that?
Yeah, she's in like season 2.
Oh.
They try to make her like a love interest for Selena Gomez. Like I want to say like her and like Jesse Williams were like back to back.
Wait,
love interests, and
they were
neither of
both
them
love
were.
interests for Selena in one battle, in one murder in the building after another.
One battle after another. Imagine Steve Martin in a PTA.
I would shit my pants and cry tears of joy.
He got Martin Short already.
I know, and he's hilarious
He's
in Inherent Vice.
Fantastic in that movie.
He's doing the coke.
I guess she's honestly decent in Suicide Squad. I don't like hate her in that movie.
Well, I think
Cara
she's in a shell former trifecta with Suicide Squad, Valerian, and John Green's Paper Towns, which I'm sure we will do in the coming years.
But he's like really good in Chronicle.
As we write out our stay here in the mental hospital. I forgot he's in Oppenheimer.
He's really good. He's like kind of like him and Casey Affleck have those brief but like scary performances.
Yeah, they're both scary guys for sure. But yeah, like you said, Chronicle, he plays scary school shooter guy. Place Beyond the Pines, he also plays kind of scary school shooter type vibe guy.
Yeah, and then he's in A Cure for Wellness, which is definitely a shell former.
A Cure for Wellness, Gore Verbinski. I think I mentioned this before, but like Gore Verbinski, Luc Besson, Baz Luhrmann, like all three of those guys in my head, it's like the same person.
Well, because they all sound like potions.
Gore Verbinski.
It's like a witch's brew. Gore Verbinski, Baz Luhrmann, Luc Besson, Tote or Wart of Toad.
What was that guy's name? What was last week's guy? He had a weird name too. Passengers movie. Morton Tildum. There's another potion director. Potion director month.
Wow, that'd be fun.
Listen, I feel like the theme months are just going to get more and more strange after the fairly straightforward space warmers.
I pitched you on the John Good month, which I still want to do. I guess we gotta I guess we got a tease of it. I also want to do January still for Channing Tatum. I think that'd be really funny.
We can do January.
January Tatum.
I just think when you say January, I think like Jackie Chan.
Oh.
Or like some sort of Asian cinema type month.
We could do Jackie Chan month. We could do The Spy Next Door, The Immigrant.
Or we do January, we do Channing, we do Jackie Chan, and if you could think of some other Chan names. Sure.
Yeah.
We just need one more, and then we have a January slate.
Stalker Channing. Does she have anything?
Was she alive? When did she die?
She's still alive.
Stalker Channing?
Yeah, she's still alive.
I feel like you have like a feeling in your chest, like a warmth or a coldness.
I have like a twin connection to her.
Not just her, any celebrity. I feel like like, oh, dead, alive. But yeah, Dane DeHaan, I feel like he's kind of doing almost like a Keanu type voice in this.
Oh, he's definitely.
Like
I'm thinking I'm Valerian.
Like there's a point where he pulls out his cop badge, and it literally reminded me of
his cock.
He pulls out his cock, just like Keanu would do. But he has like his badge. He's like, it reminded me of like Point Break, where he's like, I am an FBI agent. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
I am Valerian on my 1,000 planets.
Jill was like, in the first 5 minutes, she was like, how come they're cops? Like, why do I want, or why is it good that they're cops?
I like cops when they're in space. Sorry.
But,
I like space cops.
ACAB does not apply to astronauts, I guess.
No, it doesn't. But yeah, broadly speaking, the movie is about two cops, played by two ops, Cara Delevingne and Dane DeHaan, who are part of the United Human Federation and are on a mission to Alpha, which is the city planet inhabited by thousands of species. And they have to uncover this destructive force beneath the sprawling city, which is in the unknown depths of the planet. And they soon realize it doesn't only threaten Alpha, but the entire universe, of course. Bum, bum, bum. Valerian.
But to kind of speak on like Dane DeHaan just a little bit more and how he is miscast, I would like to try to figure out who would be better in this. And also, I also want to say it is bizarre for him to do, like a Cure for Wellness and a Chronicle and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, where he's literally the Green Goblin.
That's probably where I first saw him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But then to jump into this and like the Han Solo role is like just very strange for me. And not that like everyone has to be like 6'2" and like Harrison Ford and charming and handsome.
Dane DeHaan Solo.
And that's also me not calling him ugly. I
don't think Dane DeHaan is ugly, but he's certainly strange looking.
Yeah, and
they make a point of this movie where he's like, I'm handsome, like I know I'm sexy, and it's like, are you Valerian?
Like he was like, Luke, come on, like.
Are people really going to believe this when they watch this?
Also, imagine if this had become a franchise, because not that once again, I'm being mean and vapid, but he's not like aged great.
No, he's 38 and has 2 kids now.
He's 40.
I noticed that there was some discrepancy
Whoa.
about how old he is.
He's lying about his age?
Well, if you look at his Wikipedia, it says Dane William DeHaan. 1985 or DWD. 1986, and it's like age 39 to 40. So it's unclear.
Do you think like he got a fake ID so he could buy beer when he was like 19, and then he's just kept up with that?
Probably. Yeah, Dane DeHaan's probably like 25 years old.
Yeah. But my point being is Harrison Ford at age 40 could still play Han Solo, and you were like, wow, that guy's a stud. Like, now it's like he would not have been able to carry this franchise if this had actually been a hit.
I guess that's what we get for living through the shelf warmer era. instead of Harrison Ford, we get Dane DeHaan. And that's just...
Wow. I mean, honestly, I think we get more The Rock, if anything, instead of Harrison Ford.
Even still.
Imagine if The Rock did Witness.
I could imagine that, actually.
They're like, hey, we're some Philly cops, and we're trying to find hoagies, and we're trying to find. We got a cop here who killed a guy he killed a guy at 30th Street Station, and we're trying to figure out. Oh, there he is. He's that 6'5" Samoan guy with the fucking beard.
That's him.
Oh, that's him. Yeah, we're gonna kill him now.
I need to rewatch Witness. I feel like that's a movie I should love, but I don't really remember.
Sexually charged movie. Horny.
Really?
Horny.
I thought it was about the Amish.
Oh, but there's an Amish that falls for him.
Oh.
It's forbidden love. But she want him.
It's Harrison Ford.
1985 Harrison Ford.
So, to your point, if it was 2017 Dane DeHaan, this Amish girl would be perfectly fine.
Yeah. And once again, I don't know if this is just a miscast, if it's lack of acting skills, lack of chemistry.
Definitely lack of chemistry.
Yeah.
And a lack of a
the core
decent script.
Of him and Lorelai, they just do not work. So the movie just fundamentally fails from the jump because you don't buy that they're a couple. You don't buy that they have a back and forth, a chemistry together. It all is flat.
Their whole relationship is based around him in the beginning of the movie being like, he proposes. He's like, will you marry me? And he's serious, but they both are kind of unserious, so you're not really sure.
Yeah, bits.
But then that's the only thing they talk about through the whole movie is, have you thought about your answer? Have you thought about what you're going to say to me? And it's just, that's the whole character arc for these two is, will they, won't they get married? Like, that's it in this cosmic universe.
But you don't really care either.
That's the other thing. I don't care about any of these characters.
Do you think
which is why I ran out of steam like 45 minutes in, because like the first few scenes I'm like, okay, like I can get into this, and then I was waiting to start to care and I didn't, and then I kind of slowly drifted off into space.
It also very much feels like a reaction to the Guardians of the Galaxy. And I don't know if that was originally how it was intended. I don't know, like I said, the comic book is. But it feels like they're trying to do the quippiness and the current style of the MCU from that era. And then even just with the Bowie drop at the start.
Yeah, I feel like maybe he was developing Valerian. And then he saw Guardians and was like, oh shit, like my script is nothing like this. I need to act quick. But he had already built out this boring world. But I do think the first kind of action set piece is kind of the best part of the movie, and it's genuine.
At the camp? Or it's not the camp.
Genuinely great. It's
when
they go to the market. And it's like this whole chase sequence of them, of Valerian and Laureline, and they're retrieving this converter animal, because basically in the beginning of the film, like we said, you see the great handshake montage with Space Oddity, where the two ships are meeting in space and they're docking into each other, and the two species are shaking hands, and it starts off pretty realistic, like with the archival footage, and then slowly transforms.
United States meets China.
Yeah, and then suddenly it's like a blob with tentacles shaking hands with the humans. Then we transport to this Pearl Beach place,
which is pretty much like Avatar.
Definitely Avatar vibes. These people, also like Alita, Battle Angel, like that kind of look.
Yeah, that kind of like almost human, like Uncanny Valley.
But
vibe.
the CG, like quote unquote, looks good, or like Luc Besson was saying how he saw Avatar and then he was like, well, now I have no excuse to not make Valerian. Like James Cameron did it. Like, why can't I? And he didn't.
That's such a That's such confidence to be like, oh, James Cameron can do it. That means I can do it.
I mean, this guy had some good movies, it seems like, early on. But it was funny. I watched all of Valerian, and then afterward it was like promoting The Fifth Element. So I was like, let me just hover over this and see what happens. And they played one scene from the beginning, or I'm assuming the beginning of Fifth Element, and immediately, shot on film, has clear lighting, production design, texture, like there's like hieroglyphics, and this guy's like dusting out stuff, and there's a huge magnifying glass. And I was like, this looks fucking good. Like this has some real like tactile movie stuff happening. Whereas Valerian, you kind of glaze over by the end with all the CGI.
Well, yeah, because Fifth Element is kind of like Blade Runner, and this is kind of like Guardians.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you could still eat like Blade Runner's
reheated nachos,
or as I said, I almost said again, you could still eat Blade Runner soup. You could still reheat Blade Runner soup, and you get a nice bowl of chicken noodle. Where, if you're reheating like Guardian soup, maybe you're getting like
it's
maybe like cream of mushroom.
It's not safe to microwave.
No,
it's really
no.
not. It's not recommended. But then we get this weird, tragic scene where the Pearl Village is destroyed by the fucking. It looked like just spaceships crashing onto the planet, destroying everything.
Yeah, it felt like a video game to me, where I feel like when I watch Avatar, I understand it's all CGI and all computer generated, but I'm so locked into like the fluidness of the world.
Yeah.
Where this stuff felt like a video game cutscene to me in a way that was like, oh, I'm watching like a Let's Play or something.
But then we see that Dane DeHaan has been dreaming about the Pearl people. And he kind of wakes up and he's like, oh, that was a crazy dream. Like immediately we're introduced to his dumb voice. Also, he's like wearing this checkered yellow shirt.
Yeah.
Which to me looked exactly like the guy from Solaris, the Tarkovsky movie, which must have been intentional.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I will say that the similarities between Solaris and Valerian end there. There's nothing else.
Really?
But yeah, they're looking for. Then we get this kind of chase sequence through the market, which is like in some space Tatooine type desert.
Yeah. You didn't mention also. I mentioned that Dane DeHaan wakes up, and he's where Sam Jackson is at the end of Spider-Man: Far From Home.
What is that? Refresh my memory.
Do you remember that? It like ends, and then turns out that it was not. That it turns out that she was a Skrull who was Nick Fury, and it cuts up like to space, and he's like sitting on a beach, but then he like walks away, and he's like on like a huge shield ship or whatever.
Are we done with the Skrulls?
Are the Skrulls done with us?
True. Ignorant question. I'm sorry,
dude. They're like really popular.
The Skrull Hive.
The Skrull action figure. I see the kids all around town holding Skrull plushies.
People love Skrull. There's Skrull conventions. There's Skrull coffee shops. People can't get enough.
What do you mean, like it's segregated?
No. Like a themed Skrull coffee shop.
No shirt, no shoes, no service. And if you're a Skrull, you can't come in.
Get out of here, you dirty Skrulls.
It's like 1800s like prospector or saloon owner.
No Skrulls in my.
If I see a dang feeling Skrull in my saloon, I'm gonna shoot his toes off.
Great.
Topical bit.
But yeah, there's some cool. To me, the movie kind of peaks there, where there's some fun chase stuff. There's some inventive things happening with the camera. There's this whole like VR element where
Valerian can like project himself into the market. Like you can't see the market if you were just there. You have to wear the headset to see everything.
And there's like these American or seemingly American tourists who are at the market, just like buying all the tchotchkes and souvenirs,
which is like a fun little bit.
Like that to me, where where it's kind of blending Earth stuff into the future. Like some people might not be into that, but I feel like that's kind of what makes it unique, or I guess gives it that Besson flair.
Yeah. And there's no guns in the market, so Valerian has to make himself invisible and then put his hand through like a box so the gun can be there.
Is that why he does that?
It doesn't really make sense to me why he does that. And Jill was like, my girlfriend Jill was like, that's really stupid. Like she thought that was like, she was like, why is he doing this? It just doesn't make any sense. The technology does not make any sense. I was like, it's sci-fi, I guess. I don't know.
I thought it was more like him, like you said, like you have to transport into the black market.
But he was physically there, like he was getting hurt and like he was hitting things, you know?
But there was like a whole world around him, but he could only see it once. I don't fucking know.
But his body's still there. You know what I'm saying? Like he was at the market. He wasn't like outside of the market. He was in there.
Once again, A Shelf Warmer is the most complex film, and it's
Literally
impossible to decode.
Yeah. And he steals the creature that he sees the creature that we see that is or he sees the creature that we see from the Avatar planet in the
right.
beginning.
There's this little like anteater thing, and the
That produce
Pearl
pearls?
Village, like I guess whatever this thing eats, it will multiply. So the little anteater converter thing puts the pearl in his mouth, and then he like starts shaking and making like squealing noises.
Yeah.
And then he just shoots out a bunch of pearls, and that somehow that feeds the energy and powers the ships and all this bullshit.
It's kind of like a villager spawner. Yeah, and he steals the mob boss, who's voiced by John Goodman, and he's like, I'm going to get you, and I'm going to kill you. And then we never see him again.
Never see him again.
Never see him again. Never comes
Maybe
back.
he was supposed to be in Valerian too, as the big bad.
He was like their Darth Vader.
He's the big bad of the Valerian universe.
Yeah, and then from there, they kind of report to the government, who is a Clive Owen and this British character actor.
Yeah, he looked cool, the British character actor. I didn't know his
He
name.
was good. He's like a really big role in this movie. He's kind of like the third lead.
Yeah, weirdly. But yeah, Clive Owen's there. He looks old as shit. Even in 2017.
Not his best look.
I feel like he was a very handsome guy, you know, like very masculine in Children of Men. Closer, the Mike Nichols film. He looks great. And then, I don't know, somewhere around 2015, 16, he aged like rapidly in a very short time span.
Yeah. And then
But
his
I would-
right-hand man.
I would love to see more of Clive Owen.
Yeah, it feels like he had a Curb episode, I feel like I remember him being in. That's like the last thing I remember seeing him in.
Great.
And then we also have like Chris Wu, who is a Chinese. Oh, he's a convicted rapist. Actually, wow! I just he was a member of the South Korean a Chinese boy band EXO.
And he's a rapist?
He's actually a rapist in 2021. Yeah, he's been convicted too. He will be deported from China after serving his sentence. But I figured he was a Chinese pop star because I saw the Chinese companies at the start, and there was in that era where they would just throw a Chinese actor in or a singer into an American or European film because that would automatically add another like 50 million to the box office in China.
Really? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, like you think about XXX 3, The Return of Xander Cage, The Great Wall. But yeah, they're like a bunch of examples of them just. Do you remember Helen Cho in Avengers: Age of Ultron? That like random woman that was in that movie, and then she never was in anything else again for Marvel.
Yes.
Yeah,
I feel
so
like
they would do that to add money to the box office.
this is
They'd
like,
be oh, there's a Chinese star in this.
wow. It's like a hidden secret. Great.
Maybe we should have a Chinese co-host on Shelf Warmers.
That'll boost our numbers.
Aging George Clooney.
It could be Asian George Clooney, as long as he's not a convicted rapist. I think would be great.
You think we could get your little brother in the pod?
He's half Chinese, so that could work.
Yeah. That'll get us at least some bump.
I would love to have him on the pod.
That'd be great.
If we get once he's like, honestly, I think he just needs like one more year to mature a little, and then I think
one more year, and then he's ready for content.
Honestly, I think he could then hold a conversation about a movie for at least 20 minutes.
Let's do it for our 2-year anniversary.
Perfect.
We'll have a child on the podcast.
This is a friendly show for all ages.
Yeah, it's like pretty clean until it's not.
And then it's the pump and dump period of Hollywood.
Baru baru.
Bump, bump, pump and dump.
Here's one thing I hate about the Zoom era is that we can't sync up on our singing anymore.
This is why you need to end tires so we can sing again.
I end tires. I'm like, guys, like, show's over. Come on. Let's get real.
Don't you know I have things I need to be doing?
I got a podcast to be doing.
But yeah, then I guess it just keeps going, and there's fucking more sci-fi bullshit. Ethan Hawke shows up as
a pimp.
What's his name? Jolly the Pimp. And there's a shape-shifting alien stripper named Bubble, played by Rihanna.
Yeah.
And that's like 25 minutes of the movie right there. And it's pretty bizarre. But you got to respect the swing, I guess.
Yeah, it's a lot of rinse and repeat of a Lorelei or Valerian like getting captured by different species on the Thousand Planets.
And it slowly gets less interesting as it goes on.
Also, let's just talk about the inclusion of Rihanna, because also this was kind of her kind of time being an actor. What she did, she did Home.
Was she in that?
Yeah, with her and Jim Parsons. I want to say she was in Ocean's 8 also, right?
Oh, that was Rihanna.
Yeah, so she kind of was doing a couple acting roles at this time. She shot for one day.
Obviously,
on this movie.
Obviously, Rihanna is Smurfette from
of
last
course.
year.
Yeah.
Oh, Battleship.
True. Oh, Shelf Warmer, yeah.
Hilarious role in This Is the End, playing herself.
Really funny. Really, really funny in that movie. She hit Michael Cera so hard that he burst his eardrum or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's fine in this, but like I said, she filmed one day. She kind of, her entrance is like a prolonged a dance number where she's like kind of shape-shifting into all these different costumes, and she's just dancing for Valerian. And then he holds her at gunpoint and shoots Ethan Hawke.
And then she's like turns into her true form as like a bubble
Blue blob.
a bubble blue
Yeah.
blob lady.
And then we do not see her again until 20 minutes later when she randomly dies.
Yes, Bubbles.
I was like under
is
the
fatally
impression she
killed.
couldn't die for some reason. Like I thought she was just like a liquid, but then she's like, "Oh, I got stabbed," and then she just dies.
Yeah, like her blue gelatin skin is suddenly clouded with darkness, and she's like, "I'm not gonna make it."
I wonder if she was like supposed to be in more of this, but it would have been too expensive. Because it feels like they introduced her and then she randomly dips out in like a really not like satisfying way.
Definitely unsatisfied. But yeah, then it basically becomes, as you might expect, Clive Owen, the commander, is secretly not a great guy, and he's actually exploiting and killing the poor Pearl people.
He was the one that wiped them out in the opening scene.
Yeah. So he's a piece of shit, and Dane DeHaan and Cara Delevingne, I guess they save the day, and the Pearl people live on, and
Clive Owen gets messed up.
Clive Owen gets wrapped up like a Spider-Man villain. He's like hanging from the ceiling by a rope.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, he does do he does get the Spider-Man treatment. Like there's a note from Spidey.
Lock this piece of shit trash bag up.
Hey, boys in blue. I found this guy trying to commit a genocide. Love your
Friendly
neighborhood webhead.
Your friendly 1,000 planet traveling webhead.
Imagine if Spider-Man was in this movie.
If
What a thought.
What if Spidey was in this? But yeah, filming began in January 16. There are 2,734 visual effect shots in this film. Created by Weta. Like, that's like the name in digital.
Yeah, you can go on a picture in New Zealand accent a little bit. Weta.
Weta. But to put it in perspective, not the first, but Fifth Element had about 180
Wow.
CG shots,
That actually is really crazy to hear that.
which kind of shows you, to me, what epitomizes these 2010s shelf warmers, space warmers is. I feel like we'll look back and we'll just be like, yep, that's where the CG fully took form in our sci-fi. And even now, like, you think about Passengers and Valerian and the new Star Trek movies, which we'll get to. Like, they all, you kind of, and Avatar, like you said, like, you kind of squint and they all kind of look the same. And I guess you could say the same about like the 90s and 80s sci-fi. But you look at Aliens, Fifth Element, like I said, I watched fucking a 15-minute clip from it. It really is like a world of difference when you have a movie that's actually shot on film and it has practical sets
Absolutely.
and real deal movie stars as well. So I guess by the end of Valerian, I was kind of just bummed out. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I was too. And to go back to something I said earlier, who I would cast as Valerian. I throw him out a lot, but this feels like a role tailor-made for Glenn Powell.
True. This would have been like a better Running Man.
Yeah, honestly, I think Dane DeHaan would have been better in The Running Man.
Wow.
Because you need like an angry, just broken guy for that. And I think Dane DeHaan can sell that much better than Glenn Powell could. Glenn Powell was really, really a miscast in that movie.
Okay. I could get with that.
Yeah, but that kind of is my overall thoughts on Valerian. Sam, you got a slate for me?
Oh. Yeah.
Sally's Slate. Where can I find other movies like that?
Do you remember in the trailer for Guardians 1 when Rocket he's in the prison break scene and it's a spin around and he grabs the gun and he goes, "Oh yeah."
Yes. Oh.
That's burned into my brain for some reason.
That's an iconic moment. Maybe 10 years from now, we'll be like, do you remember that moment in fucking Valerian? I watched this movie literally less than 12 hours ago, and I can't even remember like half of the shit. That's the problem. When you have a movie that's so flashy and overstimulating, some of it just gets lost.
Yeah. Also the whole second and third act just feel like the same thing just over and over again.
Yeah. But my slate's a little different. As I've mentioned already, The Fifth Element, which just seems like a logical place here on this slate. I will think I'm going to try and check it out this week while I'm still in my Luc Besson mode. And I will report back next week if it's actually good or if it is also a crock of shit. Next up, I've got Attack of the Clones, George Lucas's 2002 sci-fi epic.
That's a good pull for this.
Which also, I feel like this movie has a lot of prequels in it as well, in terms of those silly cartoon creatures.
Yeah.
But it's strange, like even if you're throwing fucking John Goodman as the voice of the gangster guy, like my memory of him is just like a blurry CG gangster. Like it's not Jabba, like a real character.
When I was watching it, I was like, I like these creature designs, but none of them have really stuck out to me. Oh, I like the three little
the informants, I guess.
Yeah.
There's like
What do you
these
wanna call
these
them?
three little
like dragon duck things.
duck beaked dragons who were negotiating for, I guess, fair pay, fair wages, like everyone else. God bless them.
They're union men. I also like the little like
guys.
smooth round creature that Valerian.
The Wreck-It Ralph guy.
The Valerian messes with, and then it shoots one of the guys for him.
It's like a little jelly bean guy. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah. Also,
Forget.
I was gonna try to do a Jabba, but I'm like, I don't know if I can do a Jabba.
Pita, forget it, Donnie.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not good though.
Not good, but not bad. But yeah, Attack of the Clones, which to me is the most prequely of the prequels.
I hate them.
Which honestly, my memory is that movie is actually pretty okay. But
it is.
Maybe I'm
it's
wrong.
not bad.
And then my last pick here is a little strange. I have The Kid from 2019, which is Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh,
yeah. Vincent D'Onofrio directed with Dane DeHaan as Billy the Kid and Ethan Hawke as Pat Garrett.
And Chris Pratt's the villain of that?
I think so. So they teamed up again after Valerian.
We could do a double header with that and the Magnificent Seven also, because they're all three of them are in that. That's probably they met.
We could do a Western month if people won't get bored of that.
Why have we not thought of that yet?
We did fucking Bone Tomahawk. God
Slow Burn. Jenkins.
Jenkins, we'll always remember.
We love Jenkins.
But yeah, that's my slate.
Yeah. Great slate, Sammy.
Great slate.
Before I do the wrap up, I just want to read you a list really quick. And I just want to challenge you for next week to come up with, my girlfriend and I discussed our top 10 favorite fictional characters of all time.
Number one, Valerian.
Number one, Valerian. Number two, Lorelai.
You can't really separate the two.
Yeah. But I just want to read you real quick, Jill's list and my list. And
okay.
I want to challenge you for next week to come up with your list. And if our producer Bash wants to get on this too, be our guest. Be our guest. Put your list to the test.
Speaking of Beauty and the Beast, I was making eggs this morning, and I thought...
And you turned into a clock?
Well, I thought about Gaston,
and
then I thought about you, and how you and Gaston are the same person in my head.
As you can see, I eat 6 dozen eggs.
Well, like a few weeks ago, Andrew famously said this that eggs are his favorite food.
Oh, yeah, they are. I could eat them every day and never get sick of them.
Which really sends a fucking chill down my spine, personally. Well, let's hear these lists.
All right, Jill's top 10. SpongeBob. Number 1.
Wait. No. This is 10 to 1?
1 to 10. Hers is organized, mine's not.
Wait, so this is not ranked?
Hers is ranked, but mine was not.
Okay, so this is number 10, SpongeBob.
This is number 1, SpongeBob. SpongeBob's number 1
you've revealed her number 1 pick.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess I should. Well, whatever. Number 1, SpongeBob. Number 2, Sheldon Cooper. Number 3, Squidward. Number 4, Sherlock. But she also means she means the Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock.
Okay.
Number 5, Katniss. Number 6, Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. Number 7, a Hal from Malcolm in the Middle.
2 Malcolm in the Middles.
I know. I was surprised too. Number 8, Shrek.
Sure.
Number 9, Borat. Number 10, Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's mine in no particular order. Batman.
Obviously.
Wile E. Coyote.
For sure.
Walter from The Big Lebowski.
Walter. I didn't make the list, Walter. But I gotta say, stay away from the city with 1,000 planets.
I'm probably at least in the top 35.
You might meet a shapeshifter. Don't set her free.
Her name is Bubble.
Her name is Bubble.
She might look like Rihanna.
But she's blue.
And looks like a bubble.
Is Rihanna blue? I didn't think so.
Okay.
Number 4, Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer.
Okay, great.
Nice kid. She got killed back in 91.
Wrapped in plastic.
I'm just going to keep reading this as Mike Armentrout.
Okay.
Number 5, the Dean from Community.
Who is the
again,
Dean
not-
from Community?
Jim Rash. He's a great performer.
I don't even.
Jonathan Banks. I also was on season 5 of Community. Buzz Hickey, another great character. Didn't make the top 10 though. Number 6, once again, not in order. Lando Calrissian.
Lando.
I've altered the deal, Walter. Pray I do not alter it further. Number 7, Hank Hill.
All right.
Number 8, the soldier from Team Fortress 2. Number 9, Wario.
Wario.
Wario's awesome.
You ride for Wario like that?
I love Wario.
do you-
I had a Wario hat when I was a little boy. I'm not even joking. I wore it to school every day.
What? I've never fucking known this about you.
I wore it to school every day until my friend took it off my head and drew on with a marker, and I freaked out at him.
I would literally pay like $5,000 to see that.
I feel like this is a late reveal in the show. But then I stopped wearing it to school because I didn't want to get marker on it again, and I was very worried about it. I wore it from age like 7 to 8. I also wore a Batman cape every day from like 4 to 5.
What? I didn't realize you were like a guy who had like these things.
I said this to my girlfriend, and she said, no wonder they thought you were on the spectrum. You wore a Batman cape and a Wario hat for years at a time.
And when the Wario hat was compromised, you lost your fucking shit.
Number 10, Ash Williams.
All right. That's a great list.
Yeah, so I challenge you next week to bring your own.
I feel like you listed 30 names just then, but I'll get it down to 10.
I listed 300.
But with
Sam,
the
I
mic,
think-
it was slowing down.
Yeah. It's pretty close to Sly.
we almost slid right
We're
into
slipping
Sly.
into Sly. You gotta be careful. If you do bike too much, you might start sounding like Rocky Balboa.
We're doing a Rambo reboot, I heard today.
I'm doing a Rambo reboot. Rambo in the Sea of 1,000 Planets.
Rambo in the City of 1,000. That's worth it.
It was really messed up. They sent my ass to Vietnam, and then they sent my ass to a City of 1,000 Planets.
That's Rambo talking to the press.
I did terrible things in Vietnam. I did even worse things in the City of 1,000 Planets.
It's really fucked up what they did. They sent me away. I get fucking drafted.
I killed some cops. They sent me to the City of 1,000 Planets. I killed some aliens.
And now I'm back here, Malibu.
I met up with Bubbles, or she died in the line of fire.
Yeah, Rambo was actually there the day Bubbles was shot down in the great battle.
Enter F1. F1 fighter jet.
Hey, so Sam, Mike's gonna ask the question now. Would you
Oh.
rather die? Would
Die?
you rather die or watch Valerian?
You know what? Even without dying, I really think the first 45 minutes are worth watching. So check it out. What about you?
I'm gonna get shot in the stomach by Walter. I could spoil Breaking Bad. It's been fucking 14 years since it was on TV.
Yeah,
AMC is not even a channel anymore.
Is it really not?
I don't even know. I don't know. I don't even have cable.
Stockard Channing is alive. AMC is dead.
Stockard Channing's alive. Gillis or Willis on the podcast.
That's
For
right.
Shelf Warmers.
Hashtag Gillis or Willis for Shelf
For
Warmers.
Health Warmers, or Phyllis, or
Cameo.
Feldman, or Feldman for Shelf
Or
Warmers.
Regis Philbin.
No,
there it
Corey
is.
Feldman.
Regis
Corey
Philbin.
Feldman.
Regis
Corey
Philbin.
Feldman. Corey Feldman. We want Corey Feldman on the podcast now. He brings a big audience.
Huge.
Huge. Oh yeah, but I want to die because the first 45 minutes, sadly, is not the whole movie. And that's not enough to get me to watch this again. I'm putting it back on the shelf, and I'm having spaceships fall on my head, and I'm dying.
Thank
Okay?
you. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
That was very enlightening.
Andrew's taking a nap now.
Bye-bye, Andrew. Sweet dreams.
Well, I know you said you want a Chinese co-host, but I'll be happy to take over.
Thanks, Mike. You gonna stick around for next week? We got a good one.
Only if you deliver on that top 10 list, okay?
I will,
I love
man.
you.
I love you too, man. We got First Man next week.
First Man, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, engage with our pub, share with a friend. Space Warmers is really good, and you guys like it. Reshare on Instagram, post on your story. We need your support. We're like the U.S. Army, and we do take fun.
Thank you for listening to Shelf Warmers. If you have suggestions for films to take off the shelf, make sure to follow us at shelfwarmers.podcast or email us at shelfwarmerspod@gmail.com. New episodes out every Friday.